My name is Peter. I'm a musician, artist, and general retiree at this point. I'm 72 going on 16. I'm here to talk about the heart valve that I got flapping happily in my chest. We recorded 4 albums, the Segherini Band. My career as a musician wasn't entirely wasted. I had some good times, caused some trouble, and as rock and roll musicians should. Before the surgery, I was having trouble breathing. I had no energy. According to everybody that has seen me since surgery, I looked sick. I couldn't walk. My muscles were sore, my body was sore. They thought it was a pneumonia. I was sitting here and I was convulsing. I just couldn't catch my breath at all. So I called an ambulance. They determined that there was something growing on my valve that was preventing it from opening and shutting properly. So what was happening was the blood was backing up into my system, into my lungs. So there was a lot of fluid in my lungs. Less than a week, and I was into surgery. Dr. Yanagawa did the surgery.
Peter was quite sick when he came for surgery. Without fixing that valve, unfortunately, he would have passed in the short to mid-term.
They told me it was 93, 95%. It was a pretty good risk, and without it, you're gonna die. So, the choice is easy.
For Peter's surgery, we had to replace his valve.
It's a bovine valve, and not only do I feel better, but I've got an abundance of cow jokes. I feel utterly fabulous.
Thankfully, he had quite an uneventful surgery. He recovered very well. He had a good outlook. Surgery is a big deal, and it requires someone who has that willingness to fight through something. And certainly Peter had that.
The surgery went fine. My heart's great. I kid that my heart is a 20-year-old heart, and that's what it feels like. I feel younger. I feel like I have the energy to do things that I had stopped doing. I haven't painted for a while. I'm gonna start finishing some of the paintings around here just for the joy of painting. I get out and I have a walker, but that's because my knees are bad, my feet are bad. It's got nothing to do with my heart. My heart is great. Go down to the corner with a bag of peanuts and I feed the squirrels. I have a pet squirrel. Comes to me, I give him a nut, walks, runs off, comes back. I'm just enjoying life. My attitude has changed. I'm just happier about where I am right now. That old cliche, they gave me a new lease on life. Stopped playing guitar for 3-4 years. I had to relearn how to play guitar for my last gig. I just feel so good now that it's a shame to waste. I feel better, I have more energy, and everybody tells me that I look great. I think they're all lying, but I feel great. Whether they're lying or not, let them lie. Thanks for the valve. As I said, it's flapping happily in my chest, and I've got jokes.